Guess what? I'm done. I'm just had enough with women. I never wanted this to end this way.
Meet 57-year-old Timothy Hyder, a man trying to explain why he murdered his own wife, Natalie Dumais. But no matter how much of a loving husband he pretends to be,
I know you're remorseful. Well, I should be in tears.
detectives will soon discover everything that Timothy so desperately tried to hide. Every clue, every secret, and every reason. And piece by piece, this monster will break down.
I wish I could take it back. The devil took me. We're not bullshitting anybody here. You know how it ended. I lost it tonight, didn't I?
Around 1 a.m. on December 1st, 2024, officers from the St. Cloud Police Department in Florida received a frantic 911 call. The caller told dispatchers that her mother's fiancé had just shot her mother. Within minutes, officers arrived at the scene and found 58-year-old Natalie Dumais slumped in a chair with a single gunshot wound to the head. Her fiancé, 57-year-old Timothy Hyder, stood only a few feet away, appearing dazed and disoriented. According to the caller, Natalie's daughter, she and Timothy's mother were both inside the house when the couple began arguing. Moments later, she heard a loud noise. When she rushed downstairs, she found her mother lying face up on the patio, bleeding from her head. Timothy was immediately taken into custody and brought in for interrogation, where he proved to be one of the most callous individuals these detectives have ever seen. The following footage was provided to us by the St. Cloud Police Department.
Good evening, team. My name is Detective Torres. This is Detective Don, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so the time is 3:55 a.m. on December 1st. Okay, Tim, could you spell out your first name for me?
Timothy.
Timothy.
Yep. Last name's Hyder, H-Y-D-E-R.
H-Y-D-R?
H-Y-D-E-R.
D-E-R?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a middle name?
Gordon.
Gordon.
Yep.
What's your date of birth, Tim?
7/25/67.
Okay. And your address? Okay. And a good phone number for you?
My phone number?
Mm-hmm. Okay, do you have a good email address for you?
Yes, it's Hyder. Let me think for a second. I said Timothy. No, it's Hyder.Tim.
All right, Tim. So before I do get into any questions, there's something I'm gonna have to read to you. It's formalities and things we do, okay?
Right.
Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you before during questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you at county expense before any questioning if you wish. If you give up your right to remain silent and later wish to stop answering questions, no further questions will be asked. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
Yes.
Okay. By having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me?
I'll talk.
Okay. Okay. So Tim, let's start with, can you kind of describe your relationship with Dawn?
Yeah. 3.5 years. Engaged, supposed to get married.
You said engaged?
Do I?
I'm sorry, you said engaged?
We were engaged, yes.
Okay. And throughout this relationship with her, have you guys lived here off of Westerson the whole time?
No. I was off of 1925, where me and my ex had a house over there on.
Okay. Could you describe just kind of how your guys' relationship is? Are you guys in a honeymoon phase or?
It's been a little bit rocky here.
Okay.
And then tonight was just bad. Well, now it's morning now, but earlier today it was bad. And just this week, I work for the school board and I had the week off and everything and just, I don't know,
It wasn't just that week. Their relationship had been toxic for a long time. According to witnesses, heated arguments between the couple were a regular occurrence ever since they began dating in 2021.
So you're saying it got bad today. Can you kind of go into details a little bit as to what went bad?
Just like, she was just like mad at me for, we went over to somebody's house for the Florida State game, and she just wrote me about, you know, things that's been going on, and she just thought was bad, you know, and I'm like, I love you. And I just told her, I said, what is going on? Why are you so riding on everything, you know?
Did she, any explanation for it? You know why?
She just thought that I was just, you know, being the person that I'm being, and, you know, she had just told somebody, her ex-mother-in-law that's back in the area, that earlier, you know, I'm a good dude, I'm a great guy, you know, and her girls love me, and, you know, she loves me, and that we're gonna be, you know, getting married and do all this stuff. And it was just like, today was just like bad, you know. It's like, you know, I don't know if she's upset because I had the week off and she didn't, or something, you know, or just different things, you know.
Did it start where you guys were at the party for the game? Or
no, it was before that, you know, the day before, you know.
Okay, the day before.
Yeah, and I was just like, you know,
okay,
and just, you know, struck me a few times. She punched me a few times, and just, you know, different things, you know, shoved me, you know, and throwing the patio furniture and stuff again, you know, and it's like, I don't understand, you know. Yeah, alcohol involved, of course, you know, different things, you know.
And this was all earlier yesterday, like before the game, or the day before?
The day before, yeah.
Okay, can you kind of go through what happened when you guys got home?
So we got home, and before that, at the house we was at, she was like, I'm gonna give you the ring, and I'm gonna just tell you right now, when we get in the car, you can have the ring. I'm done, we're not getting married. But I go back in the house over there where I'm at, and we're loving on each other and everything, and she goes, oh, isn't it amazing how I can show you how I can be false to the people and everything? And I'm like, well, I thought we were good, you know. We get home, sit on the patio. It was bad. It was real bad, you know what I'm saying?
Can you elaborate on that?
Go into a little detail.
Well, you know, I tried to talk to her. We're drinking, you know. I tried to talk to her, and she says, you know, I'm not marrying you. I'm done this time. All your, and, you know, she started, you know, shoving me and hitting me and throwing the patio furniture into the yard and everything. And I'm like, what are you doing? You know?
Yeah.
And she just wouldn't listen to me, you know? I tried to tell her I love you. I'm gonna be with you. I'm gonna marry you. We're gonna continue. Let's get married in April. And I don't understand, you know? But she didn't want to listen to me, you know? She didn't want to hear that I still loved her, you know what I'm saying? Shit went down at the party over there, you know? And a buddy of ours brought a little gal over. And I said to her and the other gals, why don't you bring her into the girl group? Obviously, she thought I was saying that, oh, I didn't do my job. I said, I never said it wasn't you. I just said, you and the other three gals, bring her in the girl group. And she just like lost her shit. I don't know if she thought maybe me and the girl were flirting. I don't know, but it was just like, are you kidding me right now? You know? What are you saying? I didn't say anything like that. I just said, why don't y'all bring her into the girl group? Why are you more worried about her than your own soon-to-be wife in your face? I'm like, oh my God. Yeah.
You all were drinking over there too?
Oh yeah.
What were y'all drinking?
Beer. Just beer.
Okay.
She likes the Mick Ultra lime, and I drink Natty Light. I drink Natty Light. Yeah. Watched my Miami Hurricanes screw that up earlier today.
They still got a chance, maybe.
They might. But she's a Gator fan. Yeah.
I'm a Florida State fan, so.
Clearly, Timothy is comfortable enough to be laughing and making small talk just hours after killing his fiancée. According to the affidavit, the couple had been drinking at a football watch party earlier that evening when an argument broke out, prompting them to leave early. Friends and relatives later told officers this wasn't unusual. The two often left gatherings early, and their fights were almost guaranteed whenever alcohol was involved. But this time, the argument followed them home, and when Natalie told Timothy she was ending their engagement, he couldn't take it. For him, it wasn't just rejection, it was humiliation. And rather than end the relationship, Timothy decided to end her life.
Okay. So you guys are arguing outside on the patio. What happens next?
I was just done.
Done with what?
I just had enough. I just told her, are you sure that's your final answer? You want to tell me we're not getting married? And that was it.
Okay.
I had enough. Okay. My ex-wife, February this year, we were done. Dawn was great. She got me through that and everything. But I'm just had enough with women. They have mentally. I've had enough with women. They have pissed me off. Yeah.
Okay. And after you told her that you were done, what? Can you elaborate what happened after that?
I just pissed off. I was done, I asked her, I said, are you sure or you're done,
Right.
And she said, yeah, I'm done. And that was it. I'm done.
Okay, so what happens next? Do you go inside?
Yeah, I went inside.
Okay, what'd you do when you went inside?
When I went inside tonight, yeah, I did. I went. I was done.
Okay. What'd you do when you came back inside?
It was over. I had enough.
Okay.
I told her. And I asked her, and she tried to get me back. I'm not done with you yet. I'm not done with you yet. Come back, come back. You're not sleeping in our bed tonight. You're not sleeping, her bed, my bed. You're not sleeping in my bed tonight. And I said, okay.
Okay, did you ever come back outside?
Yeah, we came back out,
What happened when you came back outside?
More shoving and just mad at me, pissed off,
Okay.
And I was just like, fine, you don't want to get married, you don't want to get married, There's always some more to talk about it, right?
Yeah. Obviously, when you went back inside and then came back out, you said that there was more shoving, right? She doesn't want to get married with you, and you're saying, hey, all right,
She's done with me.
She's done with me, and I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done.
Gave me the engagement ring.
Okay.
I had it in my pocket. The officers took everything out of my pockets and everything.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, whatever,
Okay. Now, when you went back inside, where did you go?
Well, I tried to go upstairs and go to bed on the couch,
Okay.
But she kept calling me back out,
Okay.
She said, oh, I'm not done with you yet. Come back out,
Okay. And then what happened?
That was it. She didn't want to talk no more.
Okay. But what happened after that?
I was done.
I know. You told me.
I was done.
You told me that you were done.
Yeah.
How did your guys' argument end? How did it the resolution for it.
Out of here. You know how it ended.
You know, but there's always two sides to a
I
story,
know.
right? So,
I know. Y'all want me to confess. I know you do. I know.
Timothy has actually already confessed. When Natalie was killed, her daughter was present at the scene, and according to her, Timothy said, "It's over. I blew her brains out." However, that is only witness testimony, and detectives need to get him to confess right now, right here, all while being recorded.
We weren't there.
exactly.
We weren't there. And right now, you're the only person that knows what happened because the other person is no longer here.
Yeah. I never wanted this to end this way.
You know,
I could tell just by your body language that
I know. I know.
you're remorseful.
Well, I should be in tears. I should be. It's a late night right now. I got an 82-year-old mother that lives with me. I got a 16-year-old son that's living or staying the night. You guys already know everything.
Spending the night somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, she's got 2 daughters that I call my daughters, 2 dogs. Yeah.
And listen, Tim, look. And Tim, look at me for a second, okay? We're not here to judge you in any way.
I know you're not. I know.
And we're not here.
I watch these shows on.
Listen.
You know, me and her. You know the 285 channel. Me and her watch that show. I'm living right now.
And again, we're not here to.
Lives.
We're not here to judge you in any way, like I was saying, okay? And right now, we're not talking to you, and we're not looking at you as a criminal.
I know you guys. I know you
Okay.
guys are doing your job.
I'm looking, and we're looking at somebody who just made a mistake. Okay? That's how we're looking at you right now.
You need a confession.
We just need to know exactly what happened.
I wish I'd take it back. Truth.
I believe it.
We believe you.
You know.
And like I said, we're looking at somebody who just made a mistake, okay? And all we need to know is exactly, what happened, how it happened.
And now's the time to get everything out on the table, right? So you've got kids, so they're going to end up seeing potential resolutions of what happened, and they're going to see how you ended up resolving this, and that's how they're going to view you for the rest of your life, right? So, and I can tell you're remorseful right now.
I think you guys already know.
We don't.
I know what you need. You need me to go ahead and tell you. I know.
Well,
We need to know exactly what
happened. There's obviously details that are being left out of what you're saying, and there's more to it, and that's just what we're trying to get at. We just want to know your side of the story as detailed as possible as to what happened.
I just don't even want to talk no more. You know what I'm saying? I know what you guys are looking for. I just don't want to talk about it no more. I just can't believe. You know?
I understand, Tim.
Do you want some water? I can get you some water.
Well, my hands still numb from the handcuffs, and yeah, I need to take a piss. I need to drink some water, but I mean, if I could have some water, that'd be.
Look, I can get you some water. We can let you use the bathroom. Well, I'll be straightforward. You're not gonna be able to wash your hands after you use the bathroom, but I can get you water.
I don't need to wash my hands.
So you want me to get you some water right now, and then we'll try and let you use the restroom?
Please.
Sure. Of course. Just give me a second. We'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem.
As the detective leaves to grab some water, Timothy sits in silence with the other one and finally has several epiphanies about what he has just done. Spoiler alert, he selfishly only regrets the life he lost, not the fact that he just put a brutal end to a loving mother of two.
I'm 57 years old. Got 2 retirement. Oh, well, I remember drawing 1 retirement, you know.
Okay.
I got 24 years with the school board.
Which one?
Osceola County.
Osceola County?
Maintenance, yeah.
Okay.
I'm born and raised here. So is she.
But thanks to that realization, Timothy is about to crack open and tell detectives everything.
Oh, we all make mistakes, Tim.
Yeah, but you know what? You got to know right from wrong. You can't cross a fine line. That's the problem right there. My dad died in 2021. And I told my dad I'll take care of Mom for the rest of her life. She's 82 now, you know. I'm her only son. I'm the only child she's got. So I told you guys, I'm a man.
Yeah.
You guys are men, right? I'm a man. Yeah. Not gonna belly no more, waste anybody. That's what I told
Mm-hmm.
right?
Correct.
Yeah. Just told you about my dad dying in 2021, right?
Yeah.
That's the
Sorry,
three,
lost you.
that's the 357 he bought me when I was a young man. Yeah. Yeah. I went upstairs and got the 357. I was on the patio. I looked at her one more time. I said, "You're not going to marry me?" And she let me have it one more time, hardcore. Yeah. I went back outside. I talked to her. "You're not going to marry me?"
Natalie was shot once in the head at close range while seated, with no evidence of a struggle or any defensive movement for that matter. And when investigators tried to recreate the shooting using forensic evidence, the only possible outcome was that Hyder approached her from behind with his revolver and intentionally shot her when she least expected it, meaning there was nothing to suggest that it was an accident or that the two were fighting each other. For the most part, Natalie was tragically killed without even being aware that a gun was pointed to her head.
I mean, we've had some ups and downs. We've had some good times, you know. We've had some shit. We're supposed to get married. And here this week, it just went sideways, you know. Stupid and ignorant, you know, and it went bad. And it's like, just go upstairs and walk away, you know, or just do whatever you need to do. But my head has been from 15 years with my ex. And I have seen signs in her sometimes that bring out my ex. And it's like, don't do it. And we both, alcohol don't make things better, right?
Yeah, of course.
It's like, tonight. And she's just right here. Bah, 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 bah. And I'm not engaging. Bah, 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 bah. And I'm just like, stop. Please stop. Please. And like I said, I've been scarred with my son's mother. And I was really and truly looking forward to happiness like everybody is. And we've had that. We've had that. We knew each other from 35 years ago. And there's been some spots there and some times there. And I'm just like, I keep taking shit.
Yeah.
When I honestly think I'm a great guy, right? I'm really a good guy, right?
You can tell. Yeah.
And,
Just me.
you know, it just, I'm sitting here with y'all now, I'm going, demons. I guess I don't want to believe it, but I've been having a lot of demons for a long time. And she would even say that, you still got a lot of demons to work out. Now I'm in a great place in my life, you know.
What do you mean that's like a reference to? Just like
Scars.
Yeah, like
Just different things, like
stuff
when
you
I
can't
think
do.
that me and her are so good,
Mm-hmm.
and I would just see my ex again, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of
the past.
Yeah, a lot of demons still, you know.
Trauma.
Yeah,
That way with everybody.
a lot of demons, trauma, yeah, different things. Which, can you walk away? You should, yeah. Or just, like I said tonight, I should have just went to bed. And when she said, well, you're not sleeping in my bed, it's supposed to be our bed. I should have just went up there and laid on the couch and slept it off. We could talk about it the next day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's got their triggers.
You say trigger, yeah, trigger, right?
Things that sets them off.
I know.
The fact that Timothy is willing to make a joke, and an absolutely disgusting one at that, right after murdering someone is quite frankly insane, and that alone should add another 5 years to his sentence.
And oh my God, the baby girl was there tonight, you know. I'm out there waiting for you guys to come get me. And she's just like at the top of her lungs.
Did you say anything to her?
When she came downstairs,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I just told her call 911. Then I looked at my mom when she came out. I said, and I just went, the two of them were just, you know. And I seen them load her in the ambulance, and I'm like, God damn.
Potentially, you know, down the road, that might stick with them too, you know.
Yeah, but guess what? I'm done, you know. I know you guys get out there and put your lives on the line every day too, you know. I got a lot of friends in law enforcement. Like I said, I'm born and raised here. A lot of them have already retired from the sheriff's department and stuff that I grew up with, you know.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'm sure y'all have heard this a million times.
Did you have your cell phone on you, or you left it at the house too?
I didn't have my cell phone on me. It was at the house.
It's at the house. Do you remember where you left it at?
It was probably either out there on the
Patio?
or on that center island.
Center Island as well. And what type of cell phone? Is it?
It's Android.
Is it Android?
Mhm.
Samsung?
Samsung.
It's a Samsung, okay. Okay.
Do you keep the 357 in a safe or anything? No.
Don't have to worry about anybody getting into it but me.
Yeah. Where do you keep it?
In our closet upstairs.
Any other guns or anything like that up there?
Like I said, my dad bought me that. There's a 44 Magnum up there when it was Dan and Wesson, before Smith and Wesson.
Wow.
And then there's also, it's,
Goes back.
unfortunately, that's probably not going to go pass down to my son now, but And then there's also the what's the one called that can shoot the 22s as well as the 45s? Not 22s, the 410s, and they can also shoot 410s and 45s. What's that pistol? Anyways, I can't think of the name of it right now, but it can shoot a 410 shell, shotgun shell, as well as a 45. You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, I can't think of it.
I can't think of
Anyways,
it, but
you can't think of the name of what it's called right now.
yeah.
But you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
There's an up in the closet.
Yeah, it's brand new. I've never fired it.
Okay.
Is there any video security systems within the house at all?
No,
Just a Ring camera.
just a ring.
And does your cell phone contain a password?
A design.
It's a design.
Yeah.
So how's the design go? Just
Do it
how does the design go?
up and down like that.
I gave you the pen. Would you be able to draw it?
Huh?
Would you be able to draw it?
Yeah. You got the There you go. Okay, right there.
The bottom right's the start, bottom left's the end.
Yeah, start on the other side. Yeah.
You have anything? I can think of anything else.
So you need restroom?
I could. Yeah, I need to use the restroom.
Okay.
Use restroom right now? Take care of that?
I can get up.
Yeah. He's good.
I swear I'm not gonna do anything stupid.
Yeah, no, we know.
I believe you, man. You just have to be present, that's all.
No, no, it's fine.
Go out this way. Okay, here we go, right?
Timothy was initially charged with second-degree murder. However, his charge was later changed to first-degree murder, considering the fact that he willingly went in to retrieve his gun and asked Natalie if she was sure she wanted to end the engagement before ending her life. Ultimately, he was found guilty of first-degree murder and was sentenced on May 29, 2025. Although the duration of the sentence remains undisclosed, first-degree murder is life in prison without the possibility of parole in Florida. Thank you for watching today's video. Whether you're new here or have been with us for a while, check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here, or one of my newest uploads right here.